like to start looking into some kind of transportation app. So, when the kid gets on a bus, if the child gets on a bus at school, between school and home, there'd be an app, like the parents could have on their phones to check in. So we would like to look into something like that. And I just wanted your feeling on.
My feeling on that is it's not positive. You don't know which buses are going to be picking up those kids, especially right now, but it's attached to the bus.
So the app's attached to this bus, so
Correct.
we have a different bus
Correct.
picking up those kids. So what are we doing now? Blackboard where a call goes out to the parent, or is it a text message call?
Text message and
Okay, so
they get.
I see what you mean there. If we have 6 buses out and kids
every
get
day
on
is
6
different
different
for that
buses, the parents aren't gonna have that.
And every day it's different. Every day, every night, I should be home right now figuring out how I'm gonna cover the
Yeah.
buses
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No, I know. Okay, anybody else have any?
Can I give you a little background on the app? So, I believe it was Mr. Maralda, he started to do some legwork, reaching out to a couple companies, so we do have some information on that, which we would be more than willing to share. There are pros and cons, obviously, to the app. And I think if we layer in a level of contracted runs, I would suspect that probably doesn't sync up
Sure.
to your district buses. So if you're on a contracted run, it wouldn't work for those families anyway. So there are some variables that would have to be discussed. But I just want you to know, we do have some baseline information outside of, whether it's should be done or shouldn't be done. We could certainly dig that up and kind of just share, because there is some costs associated with it, and there are different versions of apps and things like that, so.
There was a discussion in one of the committees recently, and we were all that shared different possibilities, but costs associated, and also the whole aspect of whether the bus GPS is going to be used, the device, and.
I think it was, I think that we had it in VGT.
Right.
Yes, I was just curious on how,
I sat to a presentation on the app, that somebody from in town. I have the information in my office, and I discussed with Kathy and something we were gonna look at moving forward. She at the point, she didn't know if it would work right now, just because of the way things are set up in the
Yeah.
bus. So we did have a discussion with that between security and transportation. So it's, I didn't really realize that was on, we did sit through like a 45-minute presentation on it. It has its pros and cons, but
Yeah.
like Dr. Lehman said, there are cost factors.
Right.
It's connected to.
Some of these companies come and install a device on your bus. Some of them link to your existing GPS systems. So the costs are totally a function of them doing a lot of the work of them, leveraging our existing systems and things. So, the cost ranges are all over the place, but
it would have to only work if we had the same set buses
Right.
to pick up the
It
students.
can work in a smaller district where they have a few
Yeah,
buses.
they only have a few
The
buses,
larger
I
the
get that.
district,
We have a
the
large,
harder it is to
yeah.
coordinate it.
If I may, sorry, interrupt and say, based on the vendor, they might have a solution for variable buses going on that same route. But it's just something that we've not explored to the detail. Go ahead, Ms. Patton.
Okay, no, it's okay. I was gonna say, this is something that, I think we were actually, the three of us were on the committee, it was about 3 years ago. When I had brought this up the first time, seeing it, in a county school district in North Carolina. So that's a relatively large, Wake County, Raleigh's, like a lot of people, like granted different state. Maybe they don't have the same types of bus driver shortage issues that we are having, though I know it is a nationwide issue. But I would be curious to see how they handle this, because I also feel like it will reduce the workload, hopefully, in the transportation department once it's working, because it should eliminate a lot of these phone calls of, where's my child, where's the bus? And I will say, like, as a parent, it has been improved this year, getting text messages if there is a bus that's coming in. So I do appreciate that